turn on the switch, plug in the dongle, open the software. Click the Add icon in the upper right corner, and enter the information as instructions to add customer information. The asterisk number is required. After completing information filling, click Save to save. After successfully adding customer information, click the Take icon to start shooting. Search bar at the top can search related customer information. In the lower right corner of the main interface, there is a setting icon. Backup_restore can store the copy to the designated folder. Add solution can formulate the corresponding solution and product according to the symptoms. When adding a new product, add a picture of the corresponding product or treatment course. Enter the relevant name and select the corresponding symptom. You can add the product information in detail, and click Save to add it successfully. The solution to the symptoms will be in the report. In light setting, the light source intensity can be adjusted on daylight, polarized light, and UV light. Click the default icon to restore the original light settings. Version shows the software version currently in use. Language can be switched in language icon. Click the Take icon to start shooting. Before shooting, choose whether bring makeup or not in the angle of the face you want to shoot, and click the icon to start shooting. Using 3-spectrum shooting, the modes under daylight, polarized light, and UV light were captured separately. If you are not satisfied, you can click Retake to reshoot a certain area. If you are satisfied, click Next to enter the next face positioning. After face positioning, click Analysis to start the formal skin analysis. In the 12 overview maps, you can see the results of all skin symptoms at one time. When analyzing, the first look at is epidermis pigment. Pigment is the superficial pigment of the skin. It can be clearly seen through the division of the area that the surface pigment is deeper. The brown image shows the uniformity of the pigment on the skin surface. The uniformity of the color indicates that there is no obvious surface pigment on the skin. The darker color indicates that the skin is more serious and directly reflects the severity of the facial pigmentation problem. The value in the right of each test map indicates the severity of the symptom. Next, analyze the deep spots. The deep spots are captured by UV light, which can capture skin problems that are not visible to the naked eye, such as the skin's deep pigment, some dermal spots. Pigments are not all stains, but also moles and acne marks. Black and white image, through the enhancement of the image, can visualize the distribution of deep color spots, which can be used for comparison before and after treatment. The green map is obtained by shooting under UV light, which can avoid the interference of brick red and blue fluorescent dots in the blue picture under UV light, and more clearly highlight the distribution of deep spots, which is convenient for observing the deep color spots of the skin. The next analysis is acne. This picture shows the clogged pores. Acne clearly represents that the skin is not cleaned properly and the skin needs to be cleaned properly. The purple area map is the new algorithm. The color difference more intuitively reflects the distribution of acne symptoms. Sensitivity is obtained by polarization spectrum. Polarized light filters out a relatively smooth layer of the skin surface and analyzes the skin below the surface layer. The red-purple area is the distribution area of sensitivity. The larger the range, the more obvious the sensitivity is. The red pigment map is obtained under cross-polarized light. The condition of the skin dermis is observed and analyzed to observe the sensitivity of the skin. The red area indicates sensitivity in the dermis. The hemoglobin content is high. The darker the color, the more concentrated the hemoglobin. For example, areas with acne has dark red dots, highlighting the content and distribution of hemoglobin on the face. In the thermomap, the blue area represents the healthy area of the skin, and the yellow and red areas are areas with sensitivity and redness in the skin. The next to analyze is wrinkles. You can clearly see the texture of the skin by zooming in on the image. The different color lines are marked. The lines can clearly see the direction of the texture. It is false wrinkles, some dry lines on the skin. Dark green lines represent real wrinkles. The next analysis is the pores. The pores are marked by blue dots. The densely distributed blue dots indicate that the pores are relatively large. Comparison is divided into deep contrast and compare. In deep contrast, RGB and UV light are superimposed. The contrast line is pulled to adjust the position of the display area, and the surface and deep contrast maps are displayed to reflect its authenticity, while quickly and clearly viewing potential skin problems. Compare can put different types of symptoms on the same picture for comparison and analysis, and more intuitively see the comprehensive skin problems. Click Prediction and slide the bottom slider to predict skin symptoms. It means that without skin care or treatment, it will look like in the next 5 to 7 years. The skin flatness can be seen in the 3D mode, and the 360-degree rotatable way can clearly see the skin surface grooves. Click the report icon to enter the comprehensive report page. You can see all the analysis maps and numerical reports. Remarks can be entered below the pictures. Click the print icon to print the report.